pumped up here. Amazingly, John Mazza is not going to make him finish on that left lane.
It is amazing. Walter Ray made a very important point, I thought. The fact that Danny Wiseman was struggling on the left lane. You can look at the scores. He's averaged 250. Little move here. Lots of room. Ball just bouncing off that about 55 feet down the lane. It's just making a left turn. He's having a lot of problems getting it down there with enough ball speed to keep it on the right-hand side of the pocket.
Can he move into more oil?
I would think so. Here's another look at it. Watch the ball, and he threw this one harder. He actually fell off balance with the effort, but the ball just won't stay there. He's going to have to move, Mike. I think you're right, instead of just trying to throw it harder.
We see Danny shot.
How many times can he make this spare?
Right. He's made it twice already.
It's a real
for the
spare.
Third time. Has it.
He's lined up on that one. Maybe if he can line up for the pocket like that, he'd be all right, huh?
He's not getting the overreaction on that.
No, he's not.
John Mazza starts his championship match.
He got it to roll up, Mike, but it didn't seem to have much energy when it got there. It was losing a lot of the energy. A lot of early roll on the ball and a big looping curve instead of the sharp breaking hook like a John Gant would have.
Yeah, but that's kind of John's game, isn't it? He
definitely his game. But he'll switch bowling balls and do all kinds of different things. John can play anywhere in the lane. He's a very talented player physically, and this isn't the most important thing in the world to John. It's not. John Mazza. He wants to win just like anybody else, but his family is the most important thing, and he's got his priorities straight too, just like you said. There's a look at his family, his wife Leslie and his son Anthony, and by the way, she's pregnant. They're going to have another child soon, so congratulations there. But he's a religious young man. He's got a strong religious background. He's got his head on straight thanks to a sports psychologist.
Wow. The Greek Church, 5 on a spare, loses count. Is he going to go for the 3, or will he give this a shot?
I think he's shooting at the 3, but if you want to make it, generally you shoot it from the other side. Looks like he's just going to throw it hard and hope he gets some bounce here.
8 out. That's big trouble there.
That is big trouble because Danny Wiseman isn't going to give you a lot of opportunities. You better get on him early. We talked about that also. Wiseman, once he gets lined up, and he'll find the shot. Remember, the lanes go through transitions, and as they do, the experienced player like Danny will find a way to line up. When they change, he'll change with them.
He's got it.
There's his first move. He gave it more room there.
Danny trying for a double on the lane that's been giving him all kinds of trouble here. He leads by, what, 17 already?
Well, thanks to John Mazza struggling, and there's a great shot right there. And his reaction, he knew he made the right move when the ball skidded through that break point. Here's another look at it. Now here's what makes it a great shot. You can see the extension. He really made the ball. He forced it down the lane, moved in a little bit on the approach, gave it a little more room. And believe me, when you make a shot like that under this kind of circumstances, it's a great shot because Danny knows that if he doesn't get it going early, this guy can come back on you. Mazza's a tournament leader because he can make good shots when he has to.
Well, right now he's got to figure out something. He leaves the soft 7, now the solid 6 on the right lane.
He's also had one of the best instructors in the country get him to this point physically, Fred Borden.
At the 6 pin. John has bowled so well in the arena settings. I asked him why he bowls so well in these settings.
I have no idea, Mike. I can tell you a little bit of initiative that gave me this week. My wife gave me the good news that we're going to be parents again. I found out last Sunday. And everything right now is kind of secondary to me, and I kind of felt real loose, and I got another mouth to feed, so I got to get my butt in gear.
Well, the wife and child looking on there.
She's
wanted to get going there. Made a move off that split. Danny Wiseman on 2 in a row, leading by 27. We're only in the 4th frame.
I don't expect very many errors out of Danny Wiseman the rest of the way. I expect him to get real tough in the morning. He's figured them out now.
And he's carrying Earl.
Well, he's got a great roll going. Something's bothering him down to the side there. I guess somebody's moving or whatever. And the spectators are part of the game now. You know, when we're out here playing in these arena settings, they are down the sides of the lane all the way almost to the machine. So they can affect the play if they should make some kind of a move at the wrong time. This is the key shot of the match right here. John Mazza will come back at you. So this is a big shot right now for Danny Wiseman. Oh my. Oh my. This kid play or what?
Well, you talked about it at the top of the show. You said Mazza had the experience, but that Wiseman, being the only right-hander, might have the advantage.
Well, not only that, but he's just bowling great. He's making good moves. He's making them with confidence.
John's got a strike here. Fall over.
Oh, that pin has moved all over the place. We're going to take a look at the style of John Mazza. Another great fluid arm swing here. Remember, I mentioned Fred Borden has helped him with his physical game, and look, watch the free swing here. Nice and easy and smooth. Good balance at the line. Great extension.
But right now, he's behind, I think, by 37 pins.
There's no points for style out there. You've got to knock him down. And right now, Danny Wiseman is the guy that's knocking him down.
47 pins, boy.
Our statistician, Philip Ringener, just missed with that 300 gain in the last game. If he could have won a match once in a while, he'd be on the show today. But he won 7 out of 20. That's not too good.
John says it took me half a game to get lined up.
Well, it might be too late. Just might be too late.
Danny Wiseman on 4 in a row, trying for 5. And the solid 10 pin keeps it from being a complete runaway.
Well, spares are still kind of an experience for Danny, and he's switching bowling balls. Remember, he's had problems with the approaches, especially on the 10 pin. Danny always been a solid, good spare shooter.
Has it. Another solid 10 pin, and speaking of 10, it's 10 minutes to the hour at 10 after, 30 past, and 10 of. We give all the scores on ESPN. And naturally, Earl, there's no baseball scores as the Indians have wrapped up the ALCS.
I have no comment.